Hello everyone, this is Man H and welcome back to the channel. This time we're going to do a review on a Netflix He-Man action figure. As it says Man of War right there. It's made by Mattel. It's got 30 points of articulation. It's for the ages 6 and up. And here's the bottom of the box. Side of the box. Same artwork on the side. There's also on this side you see where it do have him armored up and also showing his face, and the back of the box, the figure again. So, and here's all the other figures you can get in that line. And there it goes again, Mattel. And these are the figures that you see that's available. So I'll be right back. Don't go nowhere, and hope you do. Hope you get a chance to see how cool this Man of War figure can be out of the packaging right after this. Alright guys, we got everything out of the packaging, so we're going to go to the accessories. One of the accessories you get like an extra type arm or battle thing that you get right here. And I'll show you how that go on as we get to the figure. Another thing you get is this blast effect right there, and I'll show you where that go as when we get to the figure. I like the blast effect, got that nice orange color into there where it just slowly blends into a darker color until we get to the red. I really like that and everything. And another thing you get is a right punching hand. You do get that, and you get like a shield, or like a blast shield that goes on his front face. And I'll show you how that go on. It could be a little tricky, but I think I got it down correctly, so I can show you how that exactly that gonna go on and everything. So when we get to the figure, to that part of the figure, I'll show you how that go on. So here's the figure out of the packaging, right there. I messed with a lot before I started doing this review, and I liked it. But I got a little down things for it, but I'm gonna fix it. I really like the figure a lot, as you can see. I don't like this piece. I mean, I understand, I get it. Now, me personally, I'm no toy designer, but I wish this piece was more like connected to this piece right here, like to the shoulder part where the armor at. I wish it was more connected. I would actually like that. Now, it's my preference. Might not be you. You might not feel it. When I get finished with the review, I'm going to put a little bit of glue on this piece right here, and a little bit of glue on that piece right there, and I'm going to let this sit so it can be. I want to keep my shoulder pad like that. That's how I'm going to do it. But I'm not doing it right now. But I'm going to do it. Here's the blast gun right there. There's on his on the side. And everything. So I'm gonna show you how that goes. Very easy to do. Fits nice and tight. You just put it right here like there, and there it goes. That's all you have to do. I put mine a little crooked. There you go, like that. As you can see. So that goes there. Now when you go to the arm part, now what you're going to do is you're going to pull right about right here, that whole piece off, and you see the little port right there in the center. You're trying to center this piece and that piece so you can go ahead and put it in. Now the first time it won't go in, it's gonna fall right on off, but you should hit like a good solid snap. Sometimes it tricks you. So what I do is I try to hold it by his shoulder, and I try to see if I can get it to go in. It can be a little tricky. Especially with that piece, that floating piece. There we go. I think I got it. Yeah, I did. Especially that floating piece moves around. That's why I'm going to glue it like that, so it won't flow around anymore. Now the fist hand goes here, like I said, right, like I tell you. Now I'm going to show you how to put the shield piece on. Like I said, this could be a little tricky too. Now what you want to do is, I try to make sure his face, I'm trying to get this down a little flatter. I try to get his face as more center straight as I can, because when you first put the piece on, it goes on crooked. Now it's going to be two ways you think you're going to put it on, but what you want to do, you want to get where it's close up in here and close up in this corner right here, that corner right there and right there. So what I try to do is, I try to take these pieces right here at the end, that piece right there on the side, on both sides, and I try to center it up like this. Now, when you center it up, it should make a snap and everything, like I try to do, like that. You heard that little snap, and then after you center it, it should be hardly no gap. Now, see, I got mine's uneven, so when you get a little uneven, I just grab under the chin area and I just pull it over a little bit more, like here, and a little bit more like that. It's a little finicky, and it should, there it goes. There it goes, I got it. There we go. That's how you want it to look. Just like that. That nice and flush. Because if you don't, it's going to have where, if it's not nice and flush, it's going to be a gap right around here. And it's going to be all centered right around here. That's when you want nice and flush. So when he turns his head, or he maybe do a shelf dive off your shelf, or you probably doing pictures, it won't look right. So that's what you want to do. So while I just got all these pieces on, I want to keep them all on. We're going to go to articulation and wrap it up and give you my final thoughts. Your head does go up, left and right, up and down, side to side. That piece is not coming off. You did get the arm to go that far up. Always, I try to sometimes, when I feel that little tension, I try to pull it. Ooh, I hate when it does that. I feel like I want to break it, and I don't want to break it. I really like this figure. And I haven't seen another one. Wait a minute. Let's see if I can get that to come back down. There it goes. Come back down. Get a nice movement in the arm. A nice bend. A double bend. You do get the hand where it can rotate around. And a hinge in and out. Like so. You can get a nice movement in the waist area. You can get a little bit of forward and a little bit of backwards. You can get the legs to go that far out. Thigh swivel, double knees. It's gonna hinder a little bit on that boot, and you can get to go with that far forward and backwards. Mine's going backwards a little stiff, and maybe a little bit of side to side, not too much. And you do have two peg holes at the bottom. Got the marbleization in this foot right here, but I love that white and that gold. It really looks really nice. So let's switch out the other hand. Like, see, I find out. Oh, there, yeah. Switch out to put the fifth hand in. We're going to take this part off, like so. Now knock over the camera. You can pop this hand off right here. I didn't do it, but I did it before the review, but I didn't do it on the review. We're going to pop that piece back in. Yeah, I'm going to most definitely glue that, like so. Put the blast effect piece into here, and I'm going to give you my final thoughts. Just trying to get in a stand so I can talk final thoughts about him falling over. He's being finicky. Alright, let's put this foot in my bag. I think the fan is blowing on him. He was standing, but I had him on the other side. There we go. Final thoughts. I'm gonna put my hand behind him just in case he falls. Final thoughts. I like the figure. I think it's cool. The price is a good price. Downside is I don't like the shoulder pad. I wish it was connected to this piece right here. That's about it. If you're into He-Man or not into He-Man, or you just like these type of figures, armor type figures, buy it. If you're not, it could be a pass. To me, I liked it. I think it's kind of cool. And thank you for watching. And HM is out. And everybody have a good day. Good night. Enjoy your collection.